talk a minute about my favorite hobby. As if I need another hobby after all the things I do. And I do a million art things. That's why I have a terrible time earning a living. Anyway, what my brother and I have been long fans of are miniatures. Now, with our miniatures, it's sort of a mix, because we started collecting when we were little tots. We started collecting Playmobiles, so I still think Playmobil is my choice of doll, because they're characters, and they're always so pleasant. So look at these Dollhouse dolls. They're so grim. But I do have some Dollhouse dolls. I got them so we could, measure if we're going to do miniatures to sell. But Dollhouse dolls just leave me cold. But Playmobiles just have a little smile on their face all the time, and they're more fun. More fun personalities. So anyway, so what we have, my brother, he's even more of an artisan, and the dollhouses we have, we sort of mix the toy world with the miniature artisan world. So you see there's a lot of cute little things. These people in this magazine are real artists. I'm a storyteller. I'm a storyteller, so that's why I'm actually more interested in the characters of the dolls that live in the houses and their stories than I am in, being completely correct with life-size miniatures and all those. So anyhow, there's some pretty amazing miniatures. They look just real, because it's really an art form. And for some time, my brother and I have been thinking of getting into sales, so maybe we'll have a store pop up on Etsy coming up. And some of them, so here someone is trying to do a scene recreation of Nosferatu, and like I said, these miniatures are really artists. There's the Brides of Frankenstein, whatever, not Frankenstein, Dracula, and all that. And then there's also some more cheerful scenes, and people do scenes from their childhood. It's just very historical. I'm sure you've been to museums or something at some point where they had miniatures. See? Adorable little things. Toys and stuff. Yeah, I said my main interest is in the characters of the stories and what would life be like living in the little dollhouse. Once when I was in college, my roommates thought I was crazy because I liked miniatures. That's not very flattering. That just shows how unartistic they are. They had never heard of it, so they thought I was nuts. There's some really beautiful art. Really beautiful. And the miniature magazine usually has cutouts and stuff. They have printouts, and you can go. Ooh, lots of adorable little things. Cans, dishes. So yeah, it's a bi-monthly magazine. It's a little bit expensive. There's also another one out there called American Miniatures. It's bi-monthly. So yeah, that's a review of the miniature magazine. They have some cool stories. And then to supplement, we get a catalog. So this is one of the leading companies that sells Dollhouse miniatures. And they sell, right now, you see we're on the Halloween theme. And all that. Trees, food. There's even Christmas coming up. But anyhow, the thing about being a miniaturist is you will never ever run out of things to collect. You just won't. If you finish one house, you will start another. There's wallpaper, tile, flooring, all kinds of stuff. See? And it's just really amazing. And I said, yeah, my brother and I are working on trying to develop some miniatures. And of course, there's a site called Shapeways. It's a 3D printing site where you can, miniatures are like a specialization there. So you can go to Shapeways and have printed like things in metal and ceramics, plastics, all kind of things. It's pretty neat. So it's one thing we're planning on going to Shapeways and getting some miniatures printed. And some things like, look, here's like little signs. How hard can they be to make? Things like that. And it's just a world of possibilities. So we love our miniatures. And it's just an exciting world. It goes along with the artistic world of movies and all that. We use our miniatures for green screen in our movies, and we'll experiment more with miniature sets and all that to cut budgets. So, all right. Hope you've enjoyed seeing about our miniature hobby. Take care.